Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. In today's video I wanted to do a bit of a cozy autumnal day at home. Autumn is by far my favourite season and I really love everything about it. I love how the weather has started to really cool down. I feel so much more creative and spiritual in this time, with definitely much more of a passion and drive to be out in the garden and get planting and get sowing some seeds. And another big passion of mine is I love baking. I love baking cakes and muffins and slices. So since the weather has cooled down, I feel comfortable now to put the oven on and to be in the kitchen. The kitchen that we have in our house is north facing, so it does get all of the sun in summer and is very warm, but is really nice in winter to have that little bit more of gentle warmth come through to start creating things again in the kitchen. I also just feel like the cats are more comfortable at this time of the year. They are so snuggly and so cute. I mean, they're cute all year round, but they've definitely been really snuggly lately, and we've been having lots of morning cuddles, which has been very nice. But yeah, I do just feel like they're overall a lot more comfortable with the cooler weather, which also makes me happy. So I thought I would bring you along for my day today. I have already just had a nice slow morning. I made some banana pancakes for breakfast and just tidied up the house, did some cleaning and that kind of thing. Mondays are pretty much like my reset day, where I like to have a nice peaceful and calming day, because Sunday is my upload day for YouTube, which I'm usually working or doing something to get a video up. And most of Saturday is also spent editing. So Mondays I like to just have a little bit of a break before I get back into the week. But I just wanted to pick the camera up today and do a bit of filming because I am going to be starting some exciting things today. I have my order from Garden Express, and this has all of my anemones and my ranunculus in here. So I'm going to be starting these today. I don't know how many I will get started. Hopefully I can get all of them, but I have had these for quite a few weeks now. When did I order these? So I actually ordered these on the 5th of March, and I will go through what I ordered. This is pretty much what I always order. I'm not too sure if they're still available or not, but Garden Express is usually where I get a lot of my spring flowers from in terms of bulbs, mainly because they are pretty affordable and they've always been really good quality, and I've had really good success with these. So first off, I got the Ranunculi collection. I'll put some photos up here if I can, but this has a 20 pack of the burgundy Ranunculus. We have 20 of the cerise pink, 20 orange, 20 white, and 20 yellow. So all up 100 of that type of ranunculus. And yeah, I always grow these. I like to have a nice rainbow of ranunculus. They are probably one of my favorite flowers. So I just like to have all of the different colors of these. And I also picked up the anemone poppy collection. This is also what I purchased. And the Ranunculus collection, that was $33, and I actually picked up 2 of those collections. I should have mentioned that. And I picked up 3 of the anemone poppy collections. And the poppy anemones, they actually outdid the Ranunculus last year. They were so beautiful, and I am so happy to just think about having anemones again, because they were absolutely stunning. They lasted really long. I didn't have any disease problems. They lasted well in water. They had really good, strong, long stems. And I just overall, yeah, had a really good success with these. So I got 3 of these collections. So in this collection, there is 20 pack of blue poppies, 20 of the pink, 20 of the red, and 20 of the white. The blues were definitely my favorite. They're more of a purple, they're not bright blue or anything like that, but yeah, they were so beautiful. So each of those collections, they were $28.40 each for the anemone poppy collection. And then I also got some Ranunculi Remembrant mixed, I got 2 of those collections. They were $11.30 each. They look a little bit different, and yeah, I wanted to try just a different type of ranunculus. I have also tried a lot of the Italian and the Renaissance collection, which are beautiful and stunning, and I would definitely recommend if you can afford those. They are definitely a lot more expensive and they do sell out quite quickly. But I like to keep things a pretty low budget here, and I know there's a lot of effort and time put into creating those ranunculus and developing all of the different genetics and things like that for those flowers, but I do think they are potentially just a little bit overpriced in Australia. I don't know, that's just my personal opinion. You're also not really permitted to save a lot of the corms because they have a patent associated with them. So it's just a lot of money to invest, and I definitely would do that if I was doing like weddings or charging like a high premium for events and things like that. But because I just sell market bouquets and also just at like my local garden stores, I can't really afford or justify the prices of some of those ranunculus. So that's why I go with these. But yeah, all up I spent, it was $12.50 for the freight for these. All up I spent $186.30 for this order here. So they come in little packets. Don't love the plastic, but there's not really much you can do about that with these. So they come in the little packets. They're 20 in each of these packets. And I have quite a few here to get through. I'll show you what each of them look like because they do look very different, the anemones versus ranunculus. So Rocky is biting the cardboard. These are the anemone corms. They're quite small and they will expand when they have moisture around them. And then the ranunculus are pretty funky looking. One thing I did notice in terms of size, the ranunculus from Garden Express, they're definitely a lot smaller than from some of the places like Tesla, where you are getting the Italian and Renaissance collection. But this is the corms. That is the little corm of the ranunculus. And again, these will also expand. I am actually not going to be soaking my ranunculus this year. Often I do, but we just don't have a lot of good airflow, and I keep all of these in my garage to grow roots, and there's not a fan or really good airflow in there. So I think what I'm just going to do is just plant them into some potting mix with some perlite. I always like to add perlite when I am starting off my anemones and ranunculus, just because it does just allow the soil to breathe a little bit more. But in terms of how to plant these, you want to plant the pointy end of the anemones down, so plant it like that. And same with the ranunculus, you want to plant with all of the little tentacles facing down. So I'll go and show you me planting these. That's going to be the first job of today. So that is my main activity today. I also really do want to maybe go and harvest some of the lavender that I have outside before I prune it. I have to prune that this week because it really needs to be cut back. And I also really want to bake some muffins. I have so many green apples that I would like to use up in a recipe, and probably just potter around the garden a little bit, read my book, have a little bit of a cozy autumn day. Alright, I managed to finish 3 trays of the ranunculus and anemones, and I'm going to just leave it there for today, I think. The reason why I'm not going to plant all of them today is just in case some of them do end up going moldy or something happens to them. I don't really want to lose all of the ranunculus and anemone corms. So I'm going to do half today and then probably half in a few days just to test out the mixture. I've had some bad luck previously, and just because, like I said before, we don't have a really well ventilated area, there is a risk that the corms could go moldy. So I'm going to try and prevent that by taking them out each day and putting them just in a little bit of sunlight to help that soil stay nice and healthy. To finish off today, I am actually going to go around the cottage garden here behind me and just pick a few herbs and flowers that I want to dry. I have so much rosemary and other herbs in there, so I want to pick a few of those and also dry some of the lavender just because I like having dried lavender around. But we've obviously got the neighborhood dogs out barking this afternoon, so I'm going to put some music over that and just do a little bit of harvesting in this cottage garden here. It needs a lot of work over the next few days, which I'm going to be tackling in another vlog. I feel like I've been saying that for so many weeks now because I've just been putting it off, but we'll get there. But for now, I think I'm going to put some music on and just harvest a few things in the cottage garden here. So that is about it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed coming along my day with me. It has been such a lovely day and I feel very ready for the week to get some more work done. I would love to know how you embrace the season of autumn. What kind of things do you do to calm down a little bit, slow down, calm your nervous system? I feel like it's definitely needed at this time of the year. I definitely tend to feel a little bit more spiritual at this time of the year, so I'm definitely going to be pulling out some more of my oracle cards and just doing some reading and journaling with those, and also just keep reading all of the books that I have on my very long list of books to be read. So thank you so much for watching this video. Again, if you did, make sure to give it a like and just leave me a comment down below of something that you're doing in autumn or something that you're doing for spring if you're in the northern hemisphere. I always love to see how people are living more seasonally and connecting to whatever season that they're in. I hope you're having a lovely day wherever you are in the world, and until my next one, happy gardening everyone.